you know, when I got the invite to go up to the surf ranch, I was just like, it was kind of a trip. Like I got out my board bag. It was like I was packing for a surf trip.
Yeah.
A full-blown surf trip, like quiver, like what am I going to bring? Like, oh, like a little bit of anxiety. do I have all the fins? I mean, like just fins, boards, wetsuits. Like, I mean, you know, just going through the checklist, and I haven't done it in so long.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like a long time, you know, like I haven't really been on a surf trip in months and months. So, I was truly fired up to like go ride, and then to top it all off, you know, we've been working on this board for years. I feel like a long time, and it's all kind of come to fruition, and like I have it. Like I have the board, and I get to go ride it in an incredible little environment, with the most rippable, playful way that you can really feel and test a board. Tons of speed, good open face, turnability, tube rides. Like, I mean, you can kind of do it all, and it's just like a really good playground. And I was like armed with a couple freshies, and I got to wax them up, and I was fired up. I mean, and you got to also, there's one other layer that, you know, we've been talking about the Go Fish. How long ago was that?
Oh man, 3 years?
Yeah, 4 years ago. And then we get into the seaside.
Yeah.
And that's been for the last...
It's been almost 2 years now.
Almost 2 years. Like, I've been riding twin fins. I've been riding quads. Like, I really haven't done a ton of thruster surfing in that time period. Like, I like just was so committed to the Go Fish. Like, I couldn't get off my Go Fish for months and months. Like, and then the same thing happened with seaside. I just like got addicted, and it was this crazy thing, man. I never rode quads before that, and then all of a sudden I was like, I love quads. Like, oh, you know, like this is crazy. I was locked in, and so now I have a thruster again. So I love, you know, going away from the biscuit, like more towards the high performance. So that's kind of how the Glazer started, and you know, Todd had a biscuit, and he rode that thing into the ground. It was like just tore up, and I'm like, hey dude, let me make you a new one. And he was like, oh, I love this thing, dude. I don't know, I don't think you can replace it. And I'm like, well, let's start trying. And I started making, you know, modifying it, adding a little tweak in the rocker, you know, just little things, changing the template a tiny bit, and you know, he just would keep riding. I just keep feeding him to him. Me and him, we just trade boards and go back and forth. And it was just a slow, like, there was no pressure, like, oh, we need this board by, you know,
it was for kicks with
it
your
was
buddy.
Just like, nobody cares. Like, we're just riding this thing, and we let people try them and this and that. And it just went on for years and years and years, until finally it was like, all right, the thing kind of, it slid across that scale more towards, like, I would say right in the middle zone between a high performance shortboard and that real flat biscuity. And it's now lives. It's got, you know, just it's a little narrower, it's thinner, it's a little definitely more high performance. The bottom contours are different. It's got more rocker. It's
a lot more rocker to me when I look at it.
Yeah, that's totally.
Like you could look at everything outside of the plan shape now in a surf shop and look at it and be like, oh, this looks like it would work. Like, it looks like it looks like you brought all of the sense of a shortboard into that little nuggety kind of an outline.
Yeah, totally. And what I like about it too is that you can ride it in tiny little waves. You know, it's like, you know, the board I'm riding, I think it has 27 liters, which is like 2 or 3 liters more than I normally ride. And
so you can volume it up really easily.
Totally. And it's a 5.2. So I mean, like,
so you're like, how did I get that into that?
It's like, okay, all right, here we go. It's you know, you can take it out on grovelly little days and still just get tons of speed and put it in places. When you do get that section that you want to do a turn, you can do a turn.
And that's something that you've been chasing for so long, is how do I make these hybrid boards that give you all that speed that you love from a hybrid, but don't force you to blow sections because you can't turn.
Yeah.
So it seems like you are you've done what you wanted to do like 4 years ago. Maybe you've hit it now. Maybe you've arrived.
maybe. No, I'm never.
We never arrive.
We're never there. We're never satisfied.
Okay, we're never satisfied.
Jack White said that.
Jack White.
Yeah.